Welcome to 33 Oracle. If you haven't been here before, I do full moon, new moon readings, collective readings, and whatever readings. And whatever readings is just whenever I decide to jump on. So I was planning on doing a full moon reading today for the October 9th full moon. It's in the sign of Aries. This full moon is. So there could be impulsive actions being taken, hot tempers, flaring. But really, overall, it's going to adjust you and put you on your path that you need to be on. Because Aries is all about determination and getting to our goals. That is our drive in life. That's what drives us and what gets us to doing our life purpose. So if you're switching jobs right now, and you're pushing through whatever obstacles, that is definitely Aries. Just be mindful of the tempers, flaring, emotions, high emotions running high, especially around a full moon. But a lot of anger could be coming through. And I have Aries. My North Node is in Aries in the 12th house. So this is definitely going to probably play a pivotal role in my life somehow. And I feel like it's going to be probably impulsive. I'm not sure how it's going to go or look. But the 12th house has to do with the unseen, the spiritual realm. We got Jupiter really close and also in retrograde. So yeah, it should be interesting to see how this will play. I think a lot of us will see some stuff. Make very impulsive, life-changing decisions around this time. So, I did a meditation. And I do a meditation before my readings to see if I psychically pick up on anything for the collective. And what I picked up was not necessarily individual. So, back in August, I picked up on some major downloads that came in on a worldly level. I can't get into all the details. It would take me forever to explain to you how I put all this together. But August 21st, I got a lot of information in on the psychic level, and it was pointing me to Tennessee, and it was pointing me to Memphis, Tennessee in particular. The dates were 10/10, and I can't say that it's going to happen on 10/10, but that 10/10 kept coming in. So I am watching for this time period. X marks the spot was another one, and that has to do with the 2014 eclipse that happened. I think it was 2007. Yeah, 2000. I don't remember. The 2017 eclipse. Yeah, the 2017 eclipse. X marks the spot. It crosses over Tennessee. That came through. And anyways, so I'm going down the rabbit hole with this. Why am I being told this? Why am I being shown this? Okay. Memphis is an Egyptian city. Tennessee has Cairo and Little Egypt. And I don't know why, it's being shown as a mirror to me. I feel like something's going to be repeated from the past. Maybe ancient past because of what I just got in just now. So, my first meditation came through as a trigger warning. I seen somebody journaling. And then I got sarcophagus in Egypt, which I'm not even thinking, I clear my mind. I'm not thinking about this stuff. But they're coming back. A lot of transformation will be taking place. So then that was what I got from my meditation, is sarcophagus in Egypt. They're coming back. And then I've seen a lot of transformation. So major transformation will be taking place. And I think it's going to be on a global scale. We are having solar flares. We are having earthquakes. There is a major uptick. You guys need to prepare, you know, in some way. I feel like something is coming. But I feel like it could be coming towards the Tennessee, New Madrid area. So I looked it up after I got done meditation. I looked it up about sarcophagus in Egypt, and I typed that up. On October 2nd, Pita and Wea was found in intact shape, perfect shape and everything. This person headed the treasury of King Ramses II. It was Egypt's mightiest pharaoh. He was in Cairo, Egypt, 3,200 years ago. 3,200 years ago breaks down to 5. 5 is the number of change. I've been seeing 5s a lot. They've been coming up. I think something's coming and it's changing. There's going to be a change. And Aries full moon, you know, is all about the impulsivity of things. So this full moon is happening on the 9th. I'm getting 10-10. You know, I'm not saying something major is going to affect, but it could. Like, the signs are pointing it in that direction. And you're like, well, why are you getting these things for Egypt? Well, why do we have Tennessee, you know, with all these Egyptian names and cities? We have this eclipse that crosses the United States, and it's a 7-year period where it comes back again 7 years later in 2024. It crosses right at the New Madrid, Tennessee area. Well, back in the biblical times, Egypt, you know, was at war, and they talked about a great war and the seas parting for the exodus of the Jews. So the Jews were able to be liberated from captivity, from slavery. And you know, here in the Americas, we are in slavery. I think we're seeing a mirror of something that happened in the past, but on our home turf in the United States. I think there's something that's going to happen again. And I'm being shown these things, but yet it's going to happen here. And it's telling me the story of the exodus of the Jews leaving slavery. So this Red Sea parted, right? Well, if we have a big enough earthquake in the New Madrid, that is going to part the sea. That is going to part the land in that area. If it is big enough, there will become a parting, huge opening. How is it going to liberate us? Well, it's probably going to crush our financial system. We all are crushed as it is. You know, we're all working to barely survive anymore. So there has to become some type of break. And I'm not getting on here to scare you guys, but it is something that I'm picking up psychically, and it's what I've been being shown since August 21st. There is a mirroring effect going on with this story. Now, whether it comes to pass this October or if it's 2 years when that eclipse comes back in 2024, I'm not for sure on this. You always take things with a grain of salt because, you know, nobody will know the day or hour of certain things, not even psychics. But you can understand a time frame. And so what I'm saying is, you know, always have emergency prepared, things stocked up. It was interesting to go into meditation like that because I just, you know, it's whatever comes. Usually I'm picking up on people, but today it was focusing on the Egyptians again, the Egypt and the story. And I don't know, you know, I didn't know that they just dug this up. October 2nd. So it is, things, you know, link up. There's signs, especially in the psychic world. So that is my meditation. If you can follow or understand any of that, of what I just said, hopefully you, it's kind of scattered because it's too much information to just try to explain to you right now. I tried to summarize it up. So I'm going to start off seeing what the full moon collective is going to bring. The full moon energy. What do we need to know for this full moon energy on October 9th? What can the collective, what does the collective need to know? So yeah, Tennessee, Memphis area is kind of what I was picking up. Could be in the Cairo area, but I feel like it's more Memphis. King Ramsey was buried in Memphis, Egypt. So that was interesting. Also, last night in my meditation, the Badlands came up. It didn't specify anything besides it just came through. Badlands, South Dakota. So I don't know if something's happening around that area. So it'll be interesting to see if anything plays out. Hopefully not, because we don't want that kind of stuff. But sometimes the old ways of, the old systems have to die for new ones to be reborn. And we are going through that transition now. So the first cards we have out is Focus. This is using meditation. Your third eye is opening to see, you know, we have wisdom here. Focus your intentions. There is change happening. Like, we have to persevere through these struggles with the resilience card here. It's like you're almost up that mountain. You've gained a lot of wisdom. And you're able to see through a lot of things. What does the collective need to know? So we have willpower, attraction, and nourishment. So making sure that you kind of know where you stand and what you need to focus on at this time. Keep your thoughts positive no matter the outlook on any situation is, the world, it doesn't matter. Live in the here and now. Just always know to be prepared, you know. It doesn't hurt. You can't stop anything that's happening, but you can just prepare yourself and attract things that you need. Stay in that positive high vibration at this time. Attract the things you need to you. And feed your body, mind, and soul with nourishment, positivity, good food, making sure that you're well rested. Because it's been a tough journey. We've all been through a tough journey. And because it is tough, an athlete doesn't go out there unprepared to go run, you know, 30 miles or whatever. They prepare their bodies for that hard trip, for that run, for that bike ride. You know, they eat adequately, they drink enough water. You know, if you're going through a tough journey or you're getting ready to and you know it, prepare yourself and prepare your body, mind, and spirit. That is what that's saying. Gain control over any fears. and doubts. Know who you are. Take back your power. And mind you, I'm not trying to entice fear, but I think some of us can feel it. Okay, quote me if I'm wrong. There's change on the horizon in some form or another. But I keep being brought back to the story of Exodus. Whether it's biblical or not, it is a factual story. It is, you know, something that did happen in history. And it's matching up with that King Ramsey and the thing that I'm picking up on, this PETA. The PETA was that they just found this sarcophagus in Egypt. When I said start trigger warning and start journaling, this person took care of the treasury and was a secretary. They journaled. So that was accurate, you know. What messages does the spirit, the collective, have for this full moon in Aries on the 9th? Yep, I'm bringing you a message, okay? The crow. You could be receiving a message. This is coming in through spirit-guided messages. Divinely guided, it breaks down to the number 7. Where are you limiting yourself, collective? Have you had any important downloads or information come in? Leave it in the comment section below. Have you been having any weird dreams? Jupiter's in retrograde. So that means it's going internal, into the subconscious, into the deep layers to bring out new spiritual gifts, new awareness, and healing. So a lot of you intuitives and psychics that watch this channel, I bet you're having some downloads right now. I bet you're getting some information. If you have anything that can pertain to what I'm picking up on, please leave it in the comments. What messages for the collective for this October 9th full moon? That's too many. Excuse me. Some of you could be getting a message from a past person. This message could be coming in, you know, to apologize, to try to mend bridges. If you haven't talked to them for a while, they could be coming in to mend that bridge, to at least break the silence. Some of them could be traveling. Somebody could be traveling to you that you haven't seen for a long time. That's 6. That is 6. This is past. Someone from your past, collective, could be reaching out to try to make amends, to try to bridge that connection, because it is a time right now of repentance, of saying sorry, and of healing those past wounds. Yom Kippur, it was just a couple days ago. That is the Day of Atonement. So it is like a time in astrology, and the timing of it is about making sure that we apologize and forgive ourselves and forgive others and let it go. Full moon release, let it go. So, yeah, you're being informed to start writing it down. Start journaling. If you haven't journaled yet, get a journal. Start writing your dreams down. If something randomly pops in your head, channel that knowledge. Write it down. These are important information. They could be like, I've journaled my dreams since I was a kid. I'll tell you what, I've looked back at dreams. I've looked back at my books and realized a lot of those had came true. Some of them were 7 to 10 years later. If you write them down now, they could pertain to something way down the road. You never know. It's crazy how it works out. And a lot of the times you don't even realize it's happening until it happens. You know, you don't know when. But somehow you kind of see it. Third eye vision. Yeah, so channeling the knowledge because of the psychic downloads coming in. If you guys are getting psychic downloads, channel it. Write it down. Get together and communicate with other like-minded people because you never know what. You might be all channeling the same thing, and it's important information to get out to the collective. So secret temptation. Something from the past coming back could be tempting you to repeat that cycle. It could be how you approach it. Approach it and see it differently so you don't repeat it in that manner, or do not go back into it at all. You can still forgive and accept and learn and not have to go back into it. What messages for the collective? What messages do we need to know for the collective for the full moon, October 9th? Full moon on October 9th. This one always comes out. Always. Goblins. Bone collector. So, I feel like some of you may feel like you're stuck in the mud. You have a lot of negative thoughts going on or a lot of negative opinions. And what's happening is there needs to be some type of soul retrieval to take place. And I feel like this is more for like putting the pieces back together. And this could be for you or the person that's coming in. Right? There's fragmented energy. The ancestors are watching. Yeah, there needs to be healing because it's stuck energy. Yep. So there will be a choice coming up, collective, where you might have something returned from the past. It could be siblings, it could be your children, it could be an ex. Something that keeps being brought up because there's healing that needs to take place and the fragments need put back together. There's stuck energy in this person. And maybe you can try to look at it that way, see where that person may be stuck, and see if there's anything you could do to open that door, that key, turn that key, right? All right, we'll do some ending messages for the collective. Some ending messages for the collective. For the full moon on October 9th. Full moon, October 9th. What can we expect? This is the 33 Oracle that I have created myself. And it is up for pre-sale until October 15th. If you are interested in it, email me. It's in the link below. Okay. What messages here? October 9th full moon. Okay. So yeah, collective, I mean, I didn't want to start off that reading inducing fear, okay? It's not, but it is something that I do see coming. Like, I see something, there's something pointing to this subject. There is connection to other people, like I said, too, and that you might have to connect with others to see if you're getting similar messages with the telepathy, the hive mind. Take care of yourself, nourish yourself and your body. You know, some of us are connected to, you know, certain races, star seeds, and you may know this. You may get in downloads and warnings for that reason from like the Pleiadians or the star systems. You can look into those. But yeah, stay out of the fear. Don't get caught up too much on that. Always be prepared. Stay with the community. Think of like minds. Are you guys having similar things? If that resonated with you, please hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.